Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Teacher Winnie. It's been long. I'm sorry I took a break without telling you, but we are back every week. So welcome to our today's lesson. And today we are going to do a full face of makeup. And before we continue, kindly subscribe and share with your friends. Tell them to subscribe. All right, now let's go to the video. So this is a spoolie. I'm going to use a spoolie to brush my brows. And today I'm going to use this eye pencil, Davis number 3. All right, so we go. Always get it right, the structure of your eyebrows, so that you are able to line them properly. Then after that you can start filling in. You fill in where there is no much hair. Now, after lining your brows, after drawing your brows, you can now line your brows. And I'm going to use Illegal Pro Concealer to line my brows. And I'm going to use this brush, this angled brush here, right? Yeah. And to line my brows on top, I'm going to use my foundation, Maybelline Superstay foundation. I'm going to use this brush, fluffy brush, to blend my concealer on my upper eyelid. I'm using the same concealer I used to line my brows. After blending my concealer on my upper eyelid, I'm going to use this small brush here and this Milani powder. I'm going to set my concealer on my upper eyelid like this. So once I'm through with eye makeup, I go now to the face, and the first product I use on my face is sunscreen SPF. This is SPF 15. It's Nivea. It's actually a cream that has SPF 15, and I prefer using this. So if your moisturizer doesn't have SPF, you apply SPF on your skin directly, and then you apply moisturizer. And that is what I'm going to do. I am going to use this cream which has SPF 15, and then I use my moisturizer, right? And then I'll be back. Today I'm going to use Face 24 primer it works so well with my skin. So I'm going to use this today. And you apply a very light layer. If you have oily skin, when you're applying your primer, concentrate on those areas that you sweat most, and it's mostly the T-zone, you know, this area. Then you massage gently into your skin. Now, after applying the primer, you let your primer set. You give it like a minute for it to set. After now it has set, you apply your foundation. And for me, I'm going to use Maybelline Superstay foundation. And for application, I'm going to use Beauty Blender, all right? And when you're applying, make sure you apply a very light layer. Don't use a lot of products. You will have so many problems when you're blending in. After foundation, I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to use the Illegal Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn to highlight the areas that the sun hit first. So I'm going to highlight my forehead and bridge of my nose. So those are the areas that I'm going to highlight. And for this, I'm going to use brush to blend in. After highlighting, I'm going to use Sacha Buttercup setting powder to set the concealer. I have used concealer to highlight, so I'm going to use this powder to set my concealer. I'm going to use this brush to set my concealer. Always remember, you set only the areas that you have highlighted. For contouring, I'm going to use Illegal Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso. And I'm going to use brush to contour my face. And I'll contour my forehead and under my cheek, this part. And now I'm going to use this powder brush. It's a big one. And I'm going to use Milani powder just to blend in everything. And for this, use little force. And to set my makeup, I'm going to use Kiss Beauty green tea. And I tell people, always make sure you spray 30 centimeters away from your face. And now I'm going to highlight. And to highlight, I'm going to use Imani makeup. And the areas I'm going to highlight is here. Look at that. I always like to highlight. If you have to highlight your upper lip, do it before you apply your lip color. So this is the final look. Thank you for tuning in. Kindly remember to subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you very much. This is the look. I'll see you next week. Subscribe. Bye.